Hi guys, so this is again another response to one of Misty's book chat videos, discussions, and this one is the Desert Island books, and I believe this was the book chat for May, so I'm only a few months behind. And okay, so also I should put a little disclaimer that Misty said ideally in our Desert Island system and situation we'd all be stuck on the same island together, so that kind of accounts for some of the books I did not choose to bring with me to this imaginary island on which we are all stranded as a big desolate community of booktubing people. Okay, so the first one is a book you've read and loved and you want to reread. And oddly enough, I have actually only read this book all the way through once. I've read sections of it multiple times, but only once the whole way through. And that is Phantom by Susan Kay. And because there is a slight chance that no one else on the island would be taking this with them, I certainly want it with me because I loves it, not just as a Phantom fan, of which I am one, but I loves it just as a novel. I really love it a lot. So I want it there with me. Question number 2. A book you've never read. Because it takes the trophy for the longest book to have lived on Renee's shelves without her having read it, given to me on my 17th birthday, so 9.5 years ago, is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Now, I love Oscar Wilde, and I know enough about this storyline anyway, but, I mean, it's always interested me. But have I read it? No. So if I'm ever going to read it, it's while I'm stranded on a desert island, so Dorian Gray is coming with me with all his narcissistic greatness. So. Number 3 is a childhood favourite. You're not going to be shocked by this. I'm not shocked by this, but she's coming with me because I'm not going to die on a desert island without her in my company. And Shirley's coming with me. Of course she is, because I'm not going anywhere without her. Mwah! I love you. So she's coming in all her tattered glory. Number 4 is a series or a highly recommended book. I'm totally screwing with this question and doing both. So as a series, you probably won't be shocked by this either, but I'm assuming that someone on this island is going to have Harry with them because why wouldn't they? So I'm just going to borrow someone else's copies of Harry on the island. And I am, of course, taking with me the Albert Newton Chronicles because I am, and because they're so in-depth, especially the later books, and they're so friggin' fat, there's plenty of reading to be done with that series, so I'm taking them with me, even though I would be very sad being trapped on an island with them because they're not finished, so I would be there thinking I will never know what is going to happen in the end. Unless Isabel Carmody is like part of the rescuing team that comes and gets us off the island, and like as a reward for our perseverance she gives me the final book. That'd be good, yeah. But Albert Newton's coming with me. And the highly recommended book that is also coming with me, because it's such a monster, and I'll have plenty of time to read it, is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, or Norrell, whatever you want to say, by Susanna Clarke. It is going to come with me, because there's plenty of time to try and get through this thing. And the final one is your pick, your choice for whatever else you want to go with you. And I was thinking, even though we're not meant to have books that are going to assist us in our getting off the island or surviving on the island, I figured that sort of self-help books don't count in that arena, so I'm thinking hopefully I could take, you know, a few of these with me, but if I can only have one, I need some of my Bradley Trevor Grieve books with me, because we'll all be going through a very tough time, I'm imagining, in our stranded situation, and we'll need some uplifting words of encouragement and wisdom, and just, you know, a book that's going to be able to give us a metaphorical hug, and these books have always done that for me. So especially I think the Blue Day book would have to be coming with us, because we're all going to need to look through that at some point. But then other ones like The Meaning of Life, if anyone is pondering it at some point in moments of despair, I think this would help. Certainly A Teaspoon of Courage would be assisting us in doing what we need to do to get ourselves rescued and to continue on every day. And then Tomorrow is adventures in an uncertain world, and this little penguin is on a beach. So I'm thinking, you know, this is going to be the book that offers us hope and a sense of optimism and the promise of something good happening just around the corner. So we'll be needing that kind of thing, I think, in our stranded situation. So some Bradley Trevor Grieve is going to come with me on our desert island. So those were my desert island books. If you've not responded to Misty's book chat, do feel free. She's still accepting video responses, which is mighty lovely of her. Thank you again, Misty, for your fantastic discussion videos. That is all for now, And at least we all know, I hope you're feeling that I made some okay choices here and that you would feel safe to be stranded with me on an island. I don't know if I would, but the book-wise, I think I've got you pretty well covered. Just maybe don't go actually near me. I do not know what I would be like on a desert island, so yeah, maybe stay away from me and just take my books, is what I would recommend. Okay, bye.